Music seems okay? Loud enough? Okay. We're going to start. Just find your comfortable seated position there. Welcome to all of you at home joining us on this lovely, cool morning. So getting comfortable here, relaxing your hips and legs now, and letting your spine lift up. And just bring your chin in just slightly towards your throat. So an easy way to remember this seated breathing posture that we just created here is to think of a little fern frond. So when early in the spring when a fern comes up, you know, it rises up and then it also has this little curl where it is unfurling itself. So that's the same as your chin coming in. There's a kind of a lengthen your spine here, but a curling around gently, just very lightly bringing the chin in. Relax your body, breathing deeply through the nose. And especially relaxing your belly now so that the breath fills up in the belly first and begins to rise up and widen out your side ribs, opening up the area around your heart. And then a long exhale all the way back down. Breath coming even into your legs and feet, and down under your feet into the ground, actually feeling as if your breath is arising from underneath you, from the ground underneath you all the way up, opening the belly. And softening your face, relaxing especially your jaw. If you just very lightly part your teeth with your lips just touching very softly, then that helps the jaw to relax. Very good. Interlace your hands now, stretching up into seated mountain pose. And let your right hand come down to the mat and your left arm coming across and over. Seated side stretch and reaching back up now, seated mountain pose. And then your left hand down and right arm coming over. And all the way back up, reaching up. And now just a gentle twist here with the left hand onto your right knee, your right fingertips behind your back. Lengthen up through your spine, draw your belly in, and then twist. Back around, reaching up. And twisting the other way now with your right hand on your left knee. Remember to draw the belly in to protect your back before you twist. And back around, reaching up. Now undo your fingers and bend your elbows. Slide your right elbow on top of the left one. So this position right here is just fine for this shoulder stretch here. Or you can reach around a little bit more and touch on your palm. This is the eagle position for the arms, opening up your shoulders. And stretch up again. And this time slide the left elbow on top, either arms just like this, or twisting a little bit more. The elbows are just a little away from your chest and up. And lift back up, reach up. And let your arms come down and your legs going forward now, and just move your feet around. You can make circles each way, point and flex your feet. Good, now come to your hands and knees for cat stretch. Your palms are just right under your shoulders. As you inhale, arch your back a little bit, lift your chest. You can look up. Exhale, round up your back. And continue just like that. Now come back into child's pose. Just bring your hips back to your heels. Lower your forehead down toward the floor. Come back to your hands and knees for some more cat stretch, arching and rounding up your back. Now tuck your toes under in the back and lift up your hips and come into downward facing dog. So for this first downward facing dog, make sure you make any adjustments that help you in this pose. You can soften or bend your knees. Relax your head into that position where your chin comes in just lightly toward your throat, and that puts the head in a very good position in down dog. Now come back to your knees and come back to child's pose and relax. Come to hands and knees, toes under in the back, lift up your hips, downward facing dog. And now just walk your feet up to your hands. And taking all the time you need, just roll yourself back up to standing here. Good, we're going to do our sun salutations now. So just starting with palms at the heart. And then release your arms to your sides. Inhale, arms up, palms together as you look up at your hands. Exhale, fold over in a forward bend. Your hands can be anywhere on your legs. You could soften your knees and touch the floor. Now inhale, head up, flat back and look forward. As you exhale, step each foot back and come onto your hands and knees position for cat. Inhale, arch your back, lift your exhale, round up your back. And turn your toes under in the back and lift into downward facing dog and breathe here. Step your feet up to your hands, look forward with a flat back. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. Pressing into your feet, now come all the way back up. Take your time, arms out and up. Look at your hands. Bring your palms down to your heart. And one more time now, inhale, arms up. Exhaling, folding over, forward bend. Inhale, your head up, looking forward. Exhale, step each foot back, coming into hands and knees position for cat. As you inhale, arch your back and look up. Exhale, round up your back, toes under in the back, lift into downward facing dog, relax and breathe here. Inhaling as you step forward, looking forward. Exhaling, fold over. Inhale, press into your feet to help you come all the way up. Take your time coming up. Look up at your hands and bring your palms to your heart. Good. Have a seat now. Just make your way down to sitting and bring your legs straight forward. Forehead to knee pose now, sliding your right foot in. Left leg going straight forward first. Lengthen. You just put your fingertips beside your leg and get some length in your spine. And then fold over. Soften the knee as much as helps your low back. Come all the way up. Other side now. Tuck your left foot in, right leg going forward. First lengthen. Soften your knee, fold over. All the way up, and bring the soles of your feet together now, sitting up on the sitting bones. You might need to roll up on your sitting bones there. The knees are gently dropping down as you lengthen up. Think about that little fern plant again. Draw the chin in just slightly. Now tuck your elbows in close and just lean forward just a little bit. And roll up. And bring your both legs forward now for the full seated forward bend. This time just place your hands on your legs and get some length. And begin to come forward just to a comfortable place for you and your back. And roll yourself up and lay back on your backs now. And if you have a strap, if you would get that strap, laying with your legs stretched out on your back. So if you don't have a strap, it's easy to do this pose without one. You just hold your foot with your hand. So bring your right foot up in the strap now. Just let that foot reach up toward the ceiling. And you want to really feel your low back here. So soften this knee. reclined hand to foot pose. And open that leg out to the right. Your left arm is going straight out from your shoulder, and look back towards your left hand. Now bring that leg straight back up again. And then take your foot out of your strap, lower your leg, reach your arms back behind your head and just stretch from your fingertips all the way through your feet. And then bring your left foot up in the strap now. Open your leg out to the left, right arm to the side, look at your right hand. And bring your leg straight back up again. And then take your foot out, lower your leg, reach your arms back and stretch. Now, bend your right knee, bring that knee into your chest, just interlace your hands and hug that right knee into your chest. Lower that leg down, reach your arms back behind your head. And this time, left knee up to the chest. Hug that knee in. Lower your leg, reach your arms back. And one more time on each side now, right knee into your chest. Lower that leg, reach back. And left knee in. And lower your leg, reach your arms back. Now bring the right knee, bend that right knee into your chest and place the left hand on top of that knee. This is the knee down twist here. Rolling this bent knee and your hip to the left, just to a comfortable place. It doesn't have to come clear to the floor. And then look back to the right. That right arm is just relaxed beside you. And roll back to your back, and we'll repeat that on the left side now. Left knee into your chest and right hand on that knee, rolling to the right. And then looking back to the left. Roll back to your back. Now hug both knees into your chest. Just rock a little bit side to side. And then just roll yourself to the right using your hands just to press you back up to sitting. And then we're just going to roll into a hands and knees position. Just tuck your ankles in and roll forward onto your hands. And do a cat here. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round up your back. And toes under in the back and lift into downward facing dog. And step your feet up to your hands now and just roll yourself up slowly, coming all the way back up. Good. Come in mountain pose here. Feet about hip distance apart. Really let your feet relax. Spread your toes out. Move your knees a little bit so that you know that your knees are not locked up. So lock the knees now and feel what happens in your feet. And then soften the knees and see what happens. And move a little bit. So the poses that we do in yoga are living, they have breath, they're not tight and rigid. It's real important in the knees when we do all of these standing poses. So now, standing forward bend, just bring your arms up. And folding over, first just exhale and let the heaviness come out of your shoulders as you fold over. Anywhere on your legs is good with your hands, or you might be able to touch the floor. Either way, relax your head down and breathe. And roll yourself back up. Take your time coming up. And bring your arms back up when you're all the way there. I'm going to do chair pose now. So just bend the knees a lot now. And then just lean forward just a little bit as if you were about to sit down in a chair. Come all the way back up. And lower your arms. Good. Now step toward the middle of your mat. We're going to do both Warrior 1 and Warrior 2, this time without stepping back in between. So first step your right foot, a big step forward with your right foot, and then adjust your back foot so that you feel really steady here. Square your hips straight forward and bend your front knee. And bring your arms up. For Warrior 1 now, arms can be apart like this. You can join your palms if you like. Now, just keep your arms up and just wiggle your feet around and turn to the other side and bend that front knee. And you're back in Warrior 1 on this side now. Now keep your legs just the same, but lower your arms. Your left arm goes forward, your right arm comes back, and you're in Warrior 2 now. Relax your shoulders down. Keep your arms the same, but wiggle your feet around and turn to the other side, bending that front knee. Warrior 2 on this side. Good. Lower your arms and step forward for half moon pose. Bring your arms up and side bending over to the right and up. And to the left. And up. Good, and lower your arms. And taking your time, just lower yourself down. You could slide your hands along your legs till you can touch the floor, and then come down. So simple seated twist here. Just slide your right foot in like we do for head to knee pose, and bring the left foot back. Now place your left hand on your right knee, and your right fingertips are behind you. Lift up, draw your belly in and twist. And come back around. We'll do that on the other side now. So sliding left foot in, right foot back, right hand on your left knee, and your left hand behind you. Lengthen, belly coming in as you twist. Come back around and roll yourself onto your hands and knees for cat stretch here. As you inhale, you're arching your back, lift your chest. Exhale, round up your back. And again, inhaling as you arch your back and lift your chest. Exhale, round up your back, and come into child's pose now, pressing back, relax down. Here, lift your head and slide your hands forward and come all the way down onto your mat, and bring your arms forward and rest your forehead on your folded arms. Now bring each hand, each palm, right beside your body, right at the place where the top of your ribs are. And roll your elbows in close to the body. So the elbows are not out, but rolled into the body. Lift your head and your chest for baby cobra here. Lower your head down, just rest your cheek to one side. And we'll do that one more time now. Roll your elbows in, relax your legs down as you just lift your head and your chest. You can sort of look down in front of you, just a few inches in front of you. Lower yourself back down, cheek to one side. Now making sure that your hands are again right at the top of your ribs and the elbows are in close. We're just going to press up now to hands and knees position, So on your exhale, press into your hands. Come up onto your hands and knees. And then back to child's pose and relax. Back up to hands and knees, and then just turn over and come onto your back, laying back on your back with your knees bent in peaceful lake position here. You can just rest both of your hands on your low belly. So one more thing I wanted to say about when we were doing that back bend baby cobra and then coming up to hands and knees, that the force of gravity is a real help to us in yoga. So each time that you press into your hands, for instance, when we were coming up, back up to hands and knees position, as soon as you press down, gravity responds by pushing back and giving you a little bounce to help you. The same thing happens through our feet when we're maybe in a standing forward bend. If you press into your feet and exhale into them, you get a little bounce that helps you more easily come back up. So now, with your hands just resting on your belly, just take some extra long breaths here. So expanding the belly so that you feel that your hands rise. So these breaths now are very long, very slow. And then on the exhale, same thing, following your breath all the way down. The hands on your belly sink back in. The breath comes all the way out, even down through your feet into the ground. So just a couple more very, very long breaths here. All the while you're also softening your face now. Let your eyes just rest back. Soften the area of your jaw. Just stretch your legs out on your mat and find a comfortable place for your shoulders. Let your shoulders be soft and open. Your arms just a little ways from your body with your palms facing up. And now do those same very long, slow breaths, but this time go down through each of your long limbs, starting with your arms one at a time, as if you could use your breath to create a passageway going down through each of your long limbs. Do the same with each leg. And soften the whole outline of your body now so that you feel more open and spacious. And just enjoying that soothing contact of your whole back body resting there against the ground. Just start to breathe just a little more deeply now, just to help your body reawaken. You could make some gentle movements, move your fingers and toes. Could stretch in some way that feels good to you. And then if you'll just turn slowly to your right side, just curl up on your right side, taking a breath or two on your side. And just slowly now making your way back up to your seated position, your comfortable sitting position here with your palms to your heart. Thank you all so much for being here today for yoga. Have a lovely, cool day again. So enjoy the day. Thank you for coming. Namaste.
The teaching microphone supposed to be working here as well as...
No, it only works for there. Yeah, I was hoping.
Yeah, because I wondered. Yeah. We have to supply our own here. We do.
You all could, you could come in closer when you're here. You know, you could.
We gave a lot of space to the imaginary class.
I would.
I am fine. So I like the fans. So I use
That's true. That's true. You sit wherever you want, but closer to me if you need to. So.
You need to do your operation down this way so we can all be under the fan.
Yeah.
I could hear you. I just wondered if
Could I do that?
out there could. No, I was just kind of joking there. Thank you.
You know, I might be able to do that.
Do you really like the fan on you?
No, I don't have to have the fan on me. I'm just, let me think about that. I might have to talk to Leaf about that, but it looks like I could do that. There's a plug. I don't know why I couldn't.
But you could what, come down this way?
I could move it here, and that way you all would be here under the fans. I don't know. We'll see.
On that end, you could- as long as there's light. So, but if they need light,
Oh,
so they can
that's
see.
the issue. That is the issue. Yep, sorry.
They don't want us in the video.
True.
Correct?
Yeah.
They don't want.
Right, but you could
We'll be here, you'll be there, everybody's happy.
you could get up a little closer even, you know.
Sure.
I'll do my best to
I
remember.
was just thinking about people on the other end, but if that microphone's working for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we all try to be. And snarl.
Be kind. That's a new.
It's kind of the new thing out there. Instead of hi, how are you? It's be calm.
Oh.
Not a bad, be a better fool. Never too much of that.
Nice to have you. Nice to have you back, Gretchen. Nice to have you back. Good.
We had neighbors, fortunately, that watered every other day for us. In the garden, anyway.
Good.
Probably needed it. Oh, my goodness.
That's always such a.
Oh, rain. It didn't rain. We turned around. I hate it. And then we got back, it's Sunday night. Yeah. Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome. See you.
Bye, Julie.
How's everything at your house, Peggy?
Pretty good.
Your garden?
It's coming along nicely. I have to water a little bit more. often.
Yes, and I know that.
Water bill,
I know.
but we've got rain coming, I believe.
Oh, nice to hear that. When? Later this week? Later this week?
Yeah, there's about 5 days where there's chances every
Gosh,
day.
lovely.
That will serve this.
Start that over again. Your hair is really cute.
Oh, thank you. You know what, I never know as long without purple. And so it's kind of nice to
Get that taken care of, yes.
done. I was kind of pulling off with that, well, that's what it is for the wedding. It probably won't, but
That's right. Whose wedding?
it's my granddaughter, and she
Yes.
really rushes through and
Oh,
so I feel really attached.
to her, yes.
Where's the wedding at?
Well, they live in Baltimore, Maryland. It's like in Florida. You know, one of those on the beach kind of thing.
Oh, my goodness.
I've never been to one.
Well, you're probably about to have fun.
You're going? Good.
Well, I'm planning to.
Yeah. Oh, I know. We kind of take it one day at a time. Oh, that's wonderful. When is that, Karen?
It's going to be in about 2 months.
Sometime in July or August, August or so. That'll be wonderful.
On the 5th, I think it is.
Okay, yes, I got it.
I will see you on Thursday, maybe, or whenever I see you.
Something big comes up. Thank you so much, Debbie.
You bet. Bye.
Yeah, so let's see, we need chairs.
Chairs.
Well, everybody coming.
Get their own, yeah. So just find one that you want, and I'll get some of these things out of the way here. People don't like these orange mats too much. Mine right here. Pretty good. I could come back a ways here. You can see people better. Maybe over this way more.
Yeah, I looked at those shoes and I thought, no, I didn't.
That's right.
I'm not going in that corner. I better get them right behind me.
That's a little better. Chair. A lot of people are traveling.
Yes.
Try to have everybody out of that shot. I do. Should open the door so you all know that you can come in.
Oh, okay.
Come in.
Give you a minute.
Oh, no, no, no. Come right in.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Come in.
Good, thank you.
Lovely weather out we're having.
Yes, my goodness. Yesterday was terrific, but we'd like to have several more days of
Yeah.
that. You'll see.
I didn't know if it was gonna. Somebody in the last class was saying we're supposed to get rain, which would also probably be a good thing.
Very good.
Daisy, when is your trip? Don't you have a trip coming up?
We got back Sunday.
Oh, you've been. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
how was it?
Wonderful.
Oh,
Perfect trip, really.
oh my gosh, that's lovely.
Very pleased.
Oh, I want this. No, I'm just trying to see if I want one more here. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how many people. Hi there.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy. You're coming for chair yoga? Okay, good. Is this your? Have you been before?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, before the COVID started.
Yes.
Every day.
Oh, lovely. Well, I'm Debbie Newton, the
glad to
teacher.
be
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
It has been a long time since I've seen you. We used to be part together. Yeah, we did talk together. Now we got
Let me give you a mat over here by your pal here.
that would be better.
And some people like, you can choose either a folding chair or one of those black ones if you'd rather. Yeah.
This is fine.
Okay, good.
What I use it for, so. You got some of those shoes. We will. Are they kind of?
Oh gosh, we're they are,
Ones are kind of stretching.
what an ingenious invention those shoes are. Yes. And easy to get on and off. Yes.
Oh, I thought yours was stretching. But they aren't stretchy medias. These are not stretchy. I've got some Skechers that I was, well, I didn't know what they are. I got Skechers that, you didn't know that step on and off.
Judy, can I have you hop up just?
I forgot to bring my card yesterday, so I signed in, so I'm.
Oh, I don't need to see it. They just need to see it up there. Can I have you hop up just for a minute? I need to move this. Probably no, you were fine. This just the mat is showing just a little bit. So this probably is different than last year. So the class is being live streamed here. So nobody except me is in the shot. That's why I have to move you back.
Okay.
So anyway, have a seat. I think you're fine now.
Oh gosh, you know, it's one bad, it's become a bad year.
Good morning.
Well, look who's here, Fran. Where would you like to be, dear?
Oh, we changed all our chairs?
No.
Oh, this is okay, I've never sat in one.
Oh yeah, you might try and they're real stable. That's the advantage of them. The other ones are lighter, but they're nice and stable. It's worth a try.
I'm not picky.
Sure, it doesn't look quite right, but let me see if I pick you up, Fran. No, Fran is just fine. I know, they are very nice chairs.
nice and comfortable.
They're always out. I'm not sure what all they use them for, but they are. They work really well for chair yoga because they have a nice straight back.
Nice chairs.
Yeah. So you can always use one of those when you're here.
You got your hair cut.
I did get it cut about a week ago, finally. I'd been avoiding going to the hair cutting place,
Yeah, why
but I
have you
did.
been doing that?
Huh?
Why?
No, just during COVID I did. I didn't, but
I was going to say, don't you know your hairdresser needs the money?
I agree with that, and I felt bad about that. I feel good now that I'm going again and tipping her like I should.
in today mainly to get her hair trimmed.
Oh yeah.
So she usually has me trim.
Just a teeny
I'm
bit.
hoping now.
Okay.
Well, she had
Look who's here.
and the medication caused her
Oh.
to lose a lot of her hair.
Oh.
So her hair would look better if she would let me cut.
That much off of it, and it would. Oh yeah, it would.
It's ridiculous, but I don't think.
I know, it's interesting how you can do the exactly same amount of stuff with that much less hair, so.
Security blanket.
Oh. Look here. Did you do that for a living? Did you used to cut hair?
Oh yeah, I travel and taught hair color.
Oh, that's right. That is right. Wow.
I've done everything from.
Do you do some out of your home now, or?
I cut my daughter's hair
And that's-
my husband's hair, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Since I met
Done.
my husband, he's never had anybody else cut.
Cut his hair. Oh, sweet. Hi there.
Just grab a chair, whatever.
Which one would you like? A folding chair or one of these? No, you choose. Either one is.
Whichever is easy, and I can get it.
Just yeah,
pick
it'd
one
be
of
fine.
these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may need to.
And on this mat right here.
Yeah, or I can. We've got many more mats, so just choose a location and I can bring a mat for you. Looks like we need. Hello, my dear. Where would you like to be? How about over here? Who else am I? I need another mat, I think. How about, no, you're fine. I'm going to put this one right here.
Oh, sciatica.
Oh, way painful.
My husband has been down for 3 weeks with this and that. We have 2 MRIs. And so they're going to put it on. She's going to Daisy came and talked to you. That what were you on? You know, she never checks what medication.
How are you? Good? Lovely weather.
I know.
Much better.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
But I'm dealing with, because I have some cutback on
My dog wasn't complaining. Normally, my little Cindy, my little Chihuahua, we go out and we walk for a while, and her tongue is hanging out. So I know it's time to
Yes.
get back home.
one year really bad. I was
She said, we finally called a friend of ours and said, do you remember Dr. Shalache?
Oh, yeah.
We called him, he's a good friend of mine. So he's got him on
I have an idea, because I don't know, but I don't think you're going to be able to see as much as I want you to. So can I just move you to the other side of her? No, you're fine. I think you're just going to be seeing my back, which I would not.
There's no way they can take an x-ray and tell you that's what it is.
This is slightly better, not great, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Yes, that's better, I think, yeah.
Years, I've had really good luck with chiropractors.
All right, my friends, we're going to start.
Yeah, because it's nerve. But the sound, the Motrin, I don't know too much about.
That needs to take out the inflammation.
I need a bell. We're gonna start, ladies, okay? You see me a little better there, I think, yeah. All right, my friends, we will start. So relax in your chair, rest your hands in your lap, and plant your feet so that you can really feel that sense of stability through your feet, which also helps you relax. We're breathing through the nose now on inhale and exhale. So let's do some heart and belly breathing to start with. So lay one hand, your right hand on your low belly and your left hand just over your heart. So this helps us to feel the journey that the breath makes in the body when we're relaxed, when we're breathing deeply. So as you inhale now through your nose, just allow the belly to relax, and that bottom hand is going to rise up. The breath comes up around the area of your heart, widening out your side ribs, and this top hand begins to rise. And then everything reversing on the exhale. This top hand will sink in. As the breath moves down, the bottom hand and the belly sink back in. The breath goes down even through your legs and your feet into the ground. And the whole process starting back up again. So just repeat that. I think it helps to have a sense as you begin your inhale to feel that the breath really comes into the body from underneath your feet in the ground. The breath originates, comes up, widening out and raising the belly, and up under your top hand, and again the breath widening out the whole area around your heart and your lungs. Good. Now, just open your eyes. You can sit a little bit forward in your chair with your palms on your knees for cat stretch here. So, arching the back as you inhale, lifting your chest, you can look up a little bit. As you exhale, round up your back. And continue just like that, inhaling, arching your back, lift your chest, and exhale, round up your back. One more of these. Now widen your feet apart and circle around. Just make a big circle. Keep your shoulders, your neck, and your head relaxed as you make that big circle. And then go back the other way. Good, and sit back in your chair now and bring your arms up overhead and interlace your hands and stretch up into seated mountain pose. Now bring your right hand to the seat of your chair and the left arm coming across and over. This is seated side stretch. And come all the way back up, lifting up, stretching again, seated mountain pose. Now going to the left, left hand down, right arm coming over. And all the way back up, lifting up. Now this time, just a gentle twist here. Bring your left hand onto your right knee and lightly holding the back of your chair. First, lengthen your spine. Draw your low belly in to protect your back, and then twist around, look over your shoulder. Come back around, reach back up, seated mountain pose, and then twisting the other way with the right hand on your left knee, holding the back of your chair, getting some length first. Draw the belly in and twist. And come back around. Now bring your arms up again, stretch up, seated mountain pose. Now this time, undo your fingers and bend your elbows and slide the right elbow on top of the left one. So now your arms are in a position like this. Elbows just a little away from your chest and up, so that you feel a big stretch now across the top of your back and your shoulders. So this is the eagle position for the arms. You can also twist a little bit more so that this one hand touches the palm of your other hand. Not necessary to do that, but you can. Now reach up again. And this time slide your left elbow on top of the right one. Arms in this position right here. Elbows out a little bit and up. And if you like, you can touch that palm. Last time here for seated mountain pose, and bring your arms down now and sit a little bit forward in your chair and just move your feet around, circling around both ways. Point and flex your feet. Good. And sit back in your chair now. So we'll do our seated sun salutation now. So bringing your palms together to your heart. Those of you who are new, either here or at home, sun salutation being that very ancient practice of yoga, sort of a way to honor the day, the sun, just a lovely warming up kind of practice to do. So we always do these toward the beginning of our class. And we'll do it pretty slow. We always do them pretty slow, but extra slow for anybody new. So now, bring your arms up, sweep your arms out and up, palms together, look up at your hands. As you exhale, fold over in a forward bend. Inhaling, place your hands behind your right knee and bring that knee, just draw the knee up towards your chest, looking up. This is lunge pose. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. As you inhale, place both palms on your knees, arch your back, looking up for cobra pose. Exhale, fold back over. Inhale, bring the left knee up towards your chest, looking up. Lunge pose on this side. Exhale, fold back over. And inhale, bring your arms out and up, all the way back up. Palms together as you look at your hands and bring your palms down to your heart. We'll go through it one more time. Inhale, arms up, looking up, and exhale, fold over, forward bend. Inhale, bring that right knee up to your chest, looking up, lunge pose. Exhale, fold over. Inhaling, palms on your knees, arch your back, look up, cobra pose. Exhale, fold back over. Inhale, left knee up to your chest, looking up. And exhale, fold over. And come all the way up, arms out and up. Palms together as you look up at your hands and bring your palms together to your heart. Just take a breath there. Good. Now sit a little bit forward in your chair for Sage's pose. So this right knee is bending and the left leg goes straight forward, and one hand on each leg. So first, sitting up tall to get some length in your spine, and then we're beginning to fold over here with this left hand sliding down that leg, only coming to a place in this forward bend that is comfortable for your back. And come all the way back up. Going to the other side now. The left knee is bending and the right leg goes forward. One hand on each leg. Sit up tall. And then sliding the right hand down your leg. And roll yourself up. Still sitting forward now. Bring the soles of your feet together for seated bound angle pose. So you're sitting up now on your sitting bones and just gently pressing your knees apart. Seated bound angle. Good, bring your knees up now and widen your feet out for the wide angle forward bend now. So first just rest your arms right on your knees here. So the important part of this forward bend in this position is to really relax the low back. Your back is in a more open position here. So breathing there. You can stay right here, continuing to breathe into the low back. You could also drop your arms between your knees and come down a little bit further. Not necessary to do that. Either position is just fine. The most important part is that you breathe into your back. Now to come out of this, place one hand on each knee, palms down on your knees, and press down into your knees. That releases your low back so that you could roll up more easily. Good. Pigeon pose now. So there's two options here. The first one is to bring your right ankle onto this left knee. And there's about a 90-degree angle in this leg. So that's one option. The other is to just lightly cross at the ankle. We're going to be opening the right hip more, so you could just press that right knee out, which will stretch and open this right hip. So either one of those ways for pigeon. If you're doing it this way, just gently pressing the right knee and feeling this right hip now open more, breathing there into that hip. You can stay right like this. You can also fold over a little bit and you'll feel a little more stretch in this hip. And come all the way up, and we'll repeat on the other side now. So either crossing ankles with the left ankle on the top, or bring this left ankle onto the right knee. And if you can create sort of a 90-degree angle there, and gently pressing the left knee. And just staying right like this. You can also just fold over your leg. And roll yourself up. Take that foot off. Now bring arms up overhead. This is inhaling. As you exhale, bring this right knee up to your chest and lower your forehead toward that knee. Bring that foot down. Bring the arms back up. And going to the left side now, bring the left knee up, forehead to your knee. Bring that leg down. We're going to continue just like that. Right before class, I was hearing someone talk about sciatica, which is that awful pain that can go down the hips, even down into the backs of your legs. So this particular pose that we're doing right now is helpful for that. So bring arms up and draw the right knee into your chest and forehead towards your knee. And bring that foot back down and arms back up. And left knee up to your chest and forehead toward that knee. Bring your foot back down. One more time on each side. Arms up. And knee to the chest. And arms up. And left knee up to your chest. Bring your arms up. And lower your arms back down. Good. And come to standing now behind your chair. We're going to do the moon and stars. Some of you know how to do this seated, and if you would rather stay in your chair rather than do it standing, just know that you can do that. So first, just stand in mountain pose. So your feet now are about hip distance apart. Soften your knees a little bit so that you can really feel your feet. Feel the feet relax, your toes spread out. And think a little bit now about your back body. So the heels, let your heels drop down, and the tailbone drops down, and the shoulders are on your back and they move gently down, and your chin comes in just a little bit. Now move your knees so that you can make sure you're not tightening up there. This is mountain pose. Now bring your arms up overhead, palms together, and side bending over to the right for half moon pose to the right. And up and to the left. And up, and now step out a little bit with your arms out wide. This is 5-pointed star. Reach through your fingers. Now turn your feet out. Bend your elbows with your palms up and your knees are bending. This is goddess pose. Now reach through again for 5-pointed star. And now half triangle, right hand down to your leg, left arm coming up, and come back and reach through for 5-pointed star. This is like your star rotates on its side. Left hand down, right arm coming up. Reaching through 5-pointed star. And goddess pose again. So bending the knees with your feet out and tucking your elbows in with your palms up. Goddess pose. Now reach through 5-pointed star and step together, half moon pose to the right. And up and to the left. And we'll go through it one more time. Step out, 5-pointed star, and goddess pose, and 5-pointed star, and half triangle, right hand down, left arm coming up, and 5-pointed star, and left hand down and right arm up, 5-pointed star, and goddess pose, and 5-pointed star, and step together, half moon pose to the right, and up, and to the left. Up, and lower your arms down. Good, standing in mountain pose again, so finding a good mountain pose. We're going to do tree pose here. So hands are on the back of your chair. Shift all of your weight into your left leg and bring this right knee out to the side. So I point my toe, my toes are on the ground here with the knee turning out to the side, but the hips then going straight forward. So hips are not going where that knee goes, but square forward. You can stay right here. If you feel really steady, you can bring your palms to your heart. Put your palms back on your chair. We'll do that on the other side now. So all the weight is going down through this right leg. The left knee is going to come out to the side with those toes down, and square your hips forward bring your gaze straight forward. You can stay right here. So tree is all about that good connection with the ground, but also the lifting up into the space around us. You can stay right like this. You can also bring your palms to your heart. Good. Palms back on your chair and have a seat in your chair again. And sit a little bit forward. We'll just do a little bit of cat stretch again after doing all those standing things. Good. Bring both knees over to the side of your chair. So you're turning in your chair, and use both of your hands to hold the back of your chair. So this is a seated twist here. So first lengthen up through your spine, draw your low belly in, and using your hands for some leverage, just twist around and look over your shoulder. Come back around. We'll do that on the other side. Make sure to get some length in your spine first. Draw your belly in and then twist. All of that helps to protect your back. And come back around now. And sit forward in your chair for chest expansion. Reach around now. So you're sitting forward again in your chair, holding with your hands the back of your chair. So I usually hold the chair sort of down a little bit to bring the shoulders onto the back. So now press into your feet. Really feel your feet. Stand into them. That will lift your chest up. Release that. And just place your palms now on your low back with your fingers pointing down, and repeat that same movement where you stand into your feet. Really engage your feet and legs and let your chest lift up. So camel being this back bending pose now, let your head come back in just a very slow natural curve. All the way back up and sit back in your chair and roll your shoulders to the back. And then to the front. Dropping your right ear towards your right shoulder, but keep the shoulder relaxed. And bring your head up and dropping left ear down. And bring your head up and now make a slow circle around. go the other direction with your circle. Now, place your palms down on your legs and drop your chin down towards your chest to open up the back of your neck. And loosen up your shoulders, your neck and your head for ragdoll pose. So ragdoll is this forward bend where we act as if we don't have any bones, like a ragdoll. So now sliding your hands down your legs, your chin is coming in towards your chest. Just come as far forward as feels comfortable for your back, but keep loosening the shoulders, your neck, and your head. Back up, place your palms on your knees and press down into your knees to release your back. And very, very slowly now, rolling back up. And when you're all the way back up, just rest your hands in your lap, just like we did at the very beginning, getting comfortable in your chair so that you feel as if you're completely supported by your chair. You're not trying to hang on or hold yourself up. You're just letting go and relaxing. Just welcoming those deeper breaths again. Just place one hand on the low belly and one on your heart now, continuing that heart and belly breathing where your low belly is expanding. And then the heart, the area of your heart and lungs widens and the top hand rises up. And everything reversing then on the exhale. So there's a very ancient teaching about breathing in yoga that says when you breathe in, breathe with your whole body. When you breathe out, breathe with your whole body. So this heart and belly breathing helps us to do that. As you inhale, you can feel the breath even coming into your feet and then coming up and widening the belly, and the breath rising and widening out through the side ribs and even into your back body. And all the way back down, feeling everything sinking back in toward the middle and down, back into the ground underneath your feet. Just one more breath, just like that. And then just rest your hands in your lap. Softening your face. Relax your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Just as we were breathing with the whole body, now relax the whole body, giving all of your weight over to the chair. Just start to breathe just a little more deeply. Just bringing some fresh energy into your body. Move around a little bit. You could stretch your legs forward, move your feet around, arms forward, move your hands around. Stretch up into seated mountain pose. And then bringing your fingertips onto your temples, just massage your temples, your jaw, the base of your skull, that bony ridge, and the back of your neck, and that place where the top of your shoulders joins your neck. And then bring your palms to your heart. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you have a lovely, cool day again today. So thank you for coming. I'll see you soon. Namaste.